Everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all fine and doing great. Today I am going to start a new ORT reader, and the name of this reader is The Play. This is the cover page of our reader, and in this picture we see here are three characters: Bear, Chip and Wolf. And what's going on in this reader? So let's start this reader. On the page 1, read this. Biff and Chip went to school. They went with Wolf and Wilma. In this picture, we see here is a teacher, and Biff, Chip, Wolf, and Wilma are going to school, and they are also holding a school bags in their hand. Come on the page 2 and 3. Read this. Biff and Chip liked Mrs. May. They were in her class. Wilf liked Mrs. May. He was in her class too. Children are sitting in their classroom. Wilf is writing something, and Wilma is eating, and Biff is reading book, and Chip is doing something. And here is a teacher, Wolf, and she is standing with Wolf, and teacher is putting her hand on her Wolf head. Now come on the page 4 and 5. Read this. It was story time. The story was The Wizard of Oz. It was about a girl and her dog. In this picture, we see teacher is telling a story, and they are all children sitting, and they are all very happy for and excited for the story. Now come on the page 6 and 7. Read this. The girl was Dorothy. There was a storm. The wind blew the house away. In this picture, we see the wind is blowing, and look at this girl. And this girl name was Dorothy. Now come on the page 8 and 9. Read this. Dorothy met the scarecrow. She met the tin man. She met the lion. Dorothy met a witch. In this picture, we see here is a tin man, and this is a scarecrow and lion also in this picture, and Dorothy also met a witch. Now come on the page 10 and 11. Read this. There was a storm. It was play time. The children couldn't play outside. In this picture, we see the storm is coming, and all the students are standing with the teachers, and they couldn't play outside because there was a storm. Now come on the page 12 and 13. Read this. The children played inside. They played the Wizard of Oz. Mrs. May liked the little play. Teacher is looking very happy for their students. Teacher is clapping because all the students are playing with teacher, because there was a storm outside. Now come on the page 14 and 15. Read this. Mrs. May put on a play. The play was The Wits of Oz. Will's mom helped Mrs. May. In this picture, we see Mrs. May put a play. The play was Wits of Oz, and they are happy for playing game. And Will's mom helped Mrs. May. Now come on the page 16 and 17. Read this. Chip was the tin man. Wilf was the lion. In this picture, we see Chip was act as a tin man in this play, and Wilf was a lion in this act, and Biff act in this play as a witch. Read this. Biff was a witch. Now come on the page 18 and 19. Read this. Will's dad helped Mrs. May. He painted a house. The children helped him. In this picture, we see children and dad also helped Mrs. May because he painted a house. Now come on the page 20 and 21. Read this. The mums and dads came. They liked the play. What a good play. In this picture, we see mums and dad came and they are all happy and clapping because they liked a play. Now come on the page 22 and 23. The children liked the play. They gave Mrs. May some flowers. It was good fun, said Will. Children also liked this play and they also gave some flowers to Mrs. May, and Will said it was a very good fun. Now come on the last page and read this. It was time to go home. There was a storm. It's like the play, said Chip. In this picture, we see all the children are going back to their home because there was a storm and raining also started. Click the like button if you enjoy the video and please subscribe our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.